Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not biased at all, but goddammit, we're gonna listen to this speech today on this Sabbath day. And it'll understand and explain to you why I'm so upset with these tool in the box ass niggas, house niggas, that they want us to go out there and cap for our own demise. And we never got reparations. We never got 40 acres and a mule. And they want us to bump shoulders with these illegal migrants for our own demise. God damn it, who was bumping shoulders with us for reparations, for 40 acres and a mule? God damn it, what y'all have y'all forgotten? God damn it, have y'all forgotten? And you want niggas to be out here shoulder to shoulder with these illegal migrants that don't give a damn about us? Man, you tool in the box ass niggas should be took out back and stripped of all your motherfucking race, goddammit. Stripped of all your race. Trying to have black folks go out there and cap for their own demise when we see what's going around in these sanctuary cities, that these people we elect put us last. We put them first, they put us last, goddammit. But we're gonna listen to this Holocaust speech from Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Listen to the speech, ladies and gentlemen, and get out your feelings. Leave your feelings at the door, goddammit. Because we talking reality. We talking where the black Holocaust museums at, goddammit, for these niggas to be out here capping for their own demise with these illegal migrants. It's an embarrassment, and not only that, it's a shame for black folks to be out this bitch capping for these illegal migrants, and we never got reparated. We never got 40 acres and a mule, goddammit. Better yet, these illegal migrants come over here and get our reparations. That's just what happened. They let these illegal migrants come over here and claim black folks' reparations. And it's sad. And we're gonna get into this speech, goddammit. You old house niggas, you old tool in the box ass niggas, know your history, goddammit. Oh, he's a coon, he's a coon. Your mother's a coon, goddammit. She's out there capping with them other motherfucker niggas from the 60s, goddammit. So you ask the question, who's the coon, goddammit? You're a coon, goddammit. Spell it, motherfucker. You ignorant niggas. Don't even know when you see your own demise being presented to you right in your face, being sold out by other niggas. Fuck out of here. That's why I'm standing on what I stand on. These Donald Trump is doing a lot for his peoples, goddammit. As far as when our peoples was in power, our peoples ain't do shit for our peoples, goddammit. Fuck you niggas. Let's go.
In the Hall of Remembrance of the Jewish Holocaust Memorial, as my young son Farrakhan, who is seated here, give him a black hand, Brother Malik, and Brother Malik, Zulu, Shabazz, and others who were with us as we stood in the Hall of Remembrance of the Holocaust Memorial. Thank you, son. We read the inscription on the wall of the Hall of Remembrance of the Jewish Holocaust Memorial. And let these words be imprinted on our hearts and in our minds here tonight. Only guard yourself and guard your soul carefully, lest you forget the things your eyes saw, and lest these things depart your heart all the days of your life, and you shall make them known to your children and to your children's children. I say the same for what you have heard and seen and will see here tonight. These esteemed scholars who have come before me, they have busted the statistics and dropped the realistics, and now I'm gonna kick the ballistics.
Steve Coakley, Ashe.
We set forth here tonight that the Black Holocaust is 100 times worse than the so-called Jew Holocaust. Why do we even need to make a comparison? Because it was the old no-good President Buck Tooth Jimmy Carter who stepped out and stepped forward when they were beginning to prepare to build the Jewish Holocaust Memorial. It was Jimmy Carter who said that it was the most unspeakable crime in the history of all time. He made a statement of comparison. When we deal with General David Eisenhower made similar statements that we read and we saw on the walls of the Jewish Holocaust Memorial yesterday, making the world to believe that this was the most overpowering crime and atrocity against humankind in the history of all time. Everyone has come and said that it is the worst Holocaust that has ever existed, but all of a sudden when we come out on you, you now back down and claim that you never made a comparison. Well, tonight I'm going to make a comparison. We're going to lay the case out and see which Holocaust is the most dreadful, which Holocaust is the most vicious and bestial Holocaust, most bloody Holocaust ever recorded in the annals of time. But you want to deny us because you owe us reparations and you don't want to pay up today.
Facts. That's why them niggas out there capping. You owe us reparations,
the so-called Jew Holocaust. And I say so-called Jew because he's not a real Jew. He's a Johnny-come-lately Jew who just crawled out of the caves and hills of Europe just a few days ago. So you're not even a real Jew, buddy. The so-called Jew Holocaust lasted, you with me? Because I gotta drop this stuff tonight because I'm a truth terrorist. I'm a knowledge gangster. I'm a black history hitman. I'm a lie killer, urban gorilla. I gotta be a roughneck. Gotta be a roughneck. The only way I know to go. The Jew Holocaust lasted 10 years. But the Holocaust of the black man and woman lasted over 500 years. Let's look at it. 1 10 years, 1 500 years. Maybe I'm a little confused. Maybe I'm too much of a racist. Maybe I'm too much of a bigot and an anti-Semite when I'm really none of that. But maybe just by chance, 10 years is greater than 500 years. Let's kick the ballistics. You say you lost 6 million, and we question that. You say you lost 6 million, but for the sake of argument, we'll give you 6 million. We lost over 600 million lives in the the black Holocaust over the past 6,000 years and over the past 400 to 500 years in specific. Maybe I'm a little bit confused. Maybe I'm too big a racist or an anti-Semite or a bigot. And maybe somehow 6 million is greater than 600 million.
These tool in the box ass niggas forgot all about this shit. Crazy.
You have your Schindler's List, which is really a swindler's list, because you were involved in the slave trade. You were involved, and you don't want to actually accept your involvement because you too want to escape reparations. Want to escape reparations and what is due the black man and black woman. Let's look at it.
But them niggas out here capping for illegal migrants though, Khalid.
You talk about the death marches. My guide was a very nice lady, Miss Sarah.
You forgot about our Holocaust, Khalid Muhammad.
She worked very closely with my son, Farrakhan, and I as we were there. And we listened to
They want us to go out there and cap for our own demise for these illegal migrants.
We didn't go in for a show. went in to study.
But we didn't get
We went in to
reparated
do research.
40 acres in the mule, but they want to get them goddamn suckers off 40 acres in the
Go
mule.
in with us so they would be following
Fuck
us
them
around,
goddamn.
looking at us at everything we were trying to feel and study. My son and I, we looked. Yes, we were sensitive to what we saw, pain and suffering. We're the chosen people of God. We are a spiritual people by nature, and we feel the pain and suffering of any people anywhere on the face of the planet Earth, even the people who helped to put us in this condition. So maybe we need to reevaluate that. My son looked at some of the Germans killing the Jews, so-called Jews, and he said,
George Soros.
Daddy.
George Soros was a
As we
goddamn
looked at it, feeling
Jew
that,
and was a
so
traitor
we
to his
talked
race.
about the death marches, where the Jews were forced in mass to move from one camp to the next camp, from one ghetto to the next ghetto. But what about the death marches in Africa? What about the sons and daughters of Africa put on desperate death marches for economic gain and financial purposes as we were marched hundreds of miles, some of us dying in the heat of the sun, trying to move us from the East Coast to the West Coast, trying to move us from Southern Africa back to a coastal area, or from the northern region to a coastal area? What about the massive death marches that took our lives on the African continent? They said that by the summer of 1942, there were over 400 ghettos. We question that. That the Jews were forced and confined into over 400 ghettos. Well, you might have 400 ghettos in just one state, one county. You are removed from your ghettos of Warsaw and Krakow. You are removed from your ghettos, white Jew. But these, the sons and daughters of Africa, we are still in the ghettos of white America to this very day that we sit here tonight.
Facts. And they want us to fight with these illegal migrants and forget about our goddamn reparations and 40 acres in the mule.
You talked about
fuck them house niggas, man.
How they had to build overhead sidewalks. The Jews were not allowed to walk with the Germans. They built overhead sidewalks. Well, the black man and the black woman, we were not allowed to walk on the same sidewalk with the cracker. When old snuff-dipping, tobacco-chewing, salt-chewing, overall-wearing Peckerwood was on the sidewalk, we had to jump out in the street and let the Peckerwood walk on the sidewalk. They even had what was called laughing barrels. If we were talking and something was funny to us, we couldn't even laugh openly. We had to go and open a barrel up. I've seen some of them in Charleston, down in the Carolinas, and stick our head down in the barrel and laugh, so that when we came back up in the presence of white folks, we were straight-faced. Let's look at it. You built your Holocaust memorial. Cost over $200 million.
And black folks ain't got no Holocaust museums.
That's what Brother
How many black folks in the house?
Talking about in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who is working to set up the Black Holocaust Museum there because of what happened to him and all of our people, but him in the summer, the month of August of 1930, where he was with his two friends, 16, 18, and 19, accused of raping a white woman, which they did not do. You've seen the picture of the brothers hanging there. Brother James Cameron was the one of the three that escaped the hangman's noose. And now he is now setting up the Black Holocaust Museum in Milwaukee, and we should work to help him set it up, and we should set them up all over America.
You think they did, though? Huh? You think it's black Holocaust museums around America we can go visit? Hell no.
Because the space should be ours. The 2 million should be ours.
But they fighting for illegal migrants,
It
though.
should be our African Holocaust Museum. But you, with a swindler's list, have swindled us, have stolen our birthright. And now our African Holocaust Museum
went to the illegal migrants.
They told me that you get $21 million yesterday, they said, a year, just for operating expenses alone. $21 million from the government of the United States of America, just for operating expenses. Every year, your Holocaust, you say, took place in Germany, took place thousands of miles from here, but no museum, no Holocaust, no 200 million, no 21 million, not even $1,000, not $1 has been put aside. And our Holocaust.
You hear me, y'all? You understand me? And how many niggas in the house fighting for illegal migrants?
On this soil, here in the hills of North America.
Fuck out of here, man.
You say you were herded away.
They the real coon ass motherfuckers.
Where's the photo? Bring it around, Brother Steve. You were herded in boxcars. We were brought in the holds of slave ships. You say it was 1619, but white folks do lie. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad and the honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teach us that we came here in the year 1555. We didn't come on the Nina, the Pinta, nor the Santa Maria, not that way. And we didn't come on the Mayflower. We didn't land at Plymouth Rock. We got hit in the head with the goddamn rock. We came in the holds of ships to be made burden bearers for white America, stacked and packed like sardines in a can and like cockroaches in a Coke bottle. We lost over 150 to 200 million black lives.
You hear that?
Just in the Middle Passage, just coming
But they out here fighting for illegal migrants, Colin.
And America. We have not only experienced a Holocaust, but we have paid a hell of a cost.
A hell of a cost.
I didn't come here tonight to be soft at a Black Holocaust observance. The white folks and the so-called white Jews, you got me busted. And I accept the discipline and the judgment of my spiritual father, leader, teacher, and guide, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. There is no division in the Nation of Islam. I follow a divine chain of command. I'm saying, oh, there it is. There it is. I follow a divine chain of command. But you've gotten me busted. So I'm no longer national assistant, no longer national spokesman, no longer national representative, no longer even a minister in the Nation of Islam. So nothing I say now can you attempt to use against God's man, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. None of my words can you attempt to use against him. You took a calculated risk that I would turn on my teacher. 30 years ago, we played out this same history with the history of Minister Malcolm X, El Hajj, Malik El Shabazz, Brother Omar Wali, and the most honorable Elijah Muhammad during the 60s. But the 6 is a 9 turned upside down. And these are the 90s. We're going to turn the 6 of the 60s right side up in the 90s and put a positive period behind that history of Elijah and Malcolm. There is no Malcolm without Elijah, and there is no Khalid without Farrakhan. Make no mistake about it. So you got me busted. But you can't use my words against my teacher and my spiritual father anymore. And you've gotten me busted, and now I'm gonna go buck wild on your behind. I'm not giving you no kind of break today. All praise is due to Allah. Going buck wild on you. Free me up here. Free me up here. I'm gonna be like a pit bulldog. And you know when a pit bulldog bites you in your backside, and that's the way I'm gonna be on the Jew, that's the way I'm gonna be on the rest of these peckerwoods and crackers. Came here tonight to be strong. I didn't come to lighten up, I came to tighten up. Didn't come to pin the tail on the donkey, I came to pin the tail on the honky. That's why I'm here tonight. All praise is due to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. Good evening. This is the truth hour. And don't you touch that dial. You stay tuned in to the truth hour. I'm gonna lock my jaws in the backside of these no good imposter perpetrating the fraud Jews behind, and the rest of these crackers behind. And you know when a bulldog bites, his jaws lock. And only Farrakhan has the keys to unlock these jaws. Only Farrakhan has the keys to unlock these jaws. Before it's over, you will go to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and beg him to put me back on post. Gee whiz, Gully G, Farrakhan, can you get him back on post? Get him off of us, Farrakhan, please. Because I don't give a damn about you. I don't care about these damn cameras. I don't care about your newspapers. I don't care what you say about me. I was born to give you hell from the cradle to the grave. That's what I'm born for. All praise is due to Allah. So-called imposter Jew beg the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Not only will other white folks beg him, but these half-baked, half-fried, boot-licking, butt-licking, butt-dancing, bamboozled, punkified, sissified, pasteurized, homogenized niggas and Uncle Toms will beg him too before it's all over. Oh, bootlicking Major Owens. Oh, bootlicking Charlie Rango. Oh, bootlicking, buck dancing, scratching, shuffling, messy Jesse Jackson. You keep. I am a somebody. I am a somebody. Keep hope alive. I am a somebody. I don't rightly know who the hell I am, but I am somebody. I am a somebody. Jesse Louis Jackson, you can't serve two masters, Jesse Jackson. You're a brilliant black man. We love you, Jesse Louis Jackson, but you gotta stop bootlicking and butt-licking and buck dancing and bending over to give evil an opening. What after NAFTA? What after NAFTA, except more white folks' laughter, green eggs and ham, green eggs and Ham, I am Sam. Damn. Black people put in slavery. They robbed us of our names, our language, our religion, our culture, our God, our folkways, our mores. Robbed us of the very power of our own being. No Jew on the face of the planet Earth can say that you were robbed of your name, your language, your religion, your culture, your God, your folkways, your mores, your norms. If you do, you're a damn liar. And as Jesus said, the truth is not in you. You make me sick. Always got some old crinkly wrinkle cracker that you bring up talking about this is one of the Holocaust victims. Dr. Jeffries is a Holocaust victim. My son Farrakhan is a Holocaust victim. Dr. Tony Martin is a Holocaust victim. Our brother, what's your name, brother? Brother Jackson Bay is a Holocaust victim. Minister Sean is a Holocaust victim. God damn it, I'm looking at a whole audience full of Holocaust victims. All of you, you and you and you and you and you, all of you are Holocaust victims. Every last one of you is a Holocaust victim. No good, dirty, low-down bastards. Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. See ya, and I wouldn't want to be ya. That's the way we have to be. You have to give these bastards hell, every last one of them. And there will come a time when we won't even allow you to come in the goddamn door. We'll run you out of here with your cameras and everything. We will run you down the streets of the cities of America. Watch you. We look at them participating in the Black Holocaust in South Africa. And damn blood should be flying everywhere. And here's some cracker with a camera right in the middle of all of it. A body falling to his right, a body falling to his left, and this cracker's there with a camera. There'll come a time when we'll make you run off and leave these damn cameras. I don't care nothing about them. Your problem is you're too weak-hearted, you're too chicken-hearted. Some of us, not all, but some of us. I don't teach my baby about Christmas. Addicts was the one who first to die in the American Revolution. The nigga should have died. I teach him about Nat Turner. I teach him about Denmark Vesey. I teach him about Gabriel Prosser. I teach him about Toussaint Louverture. I teach him about Hendrik Christoph. I teach him about Gasoline the Ferocious. I teach him about Will the Executor. I teach him about Bookman. I teach him about Nzinga. I teach him about Kandase. I teach him about Queen Ya Asantewa. I teach him about the warriors and the freedom fighters. I teach my baby about Colin Ferguson, who caught the New York Railroad train just a few days ago. And I'd say to every one of you, if you leave Colin Ferguson in that jail to be beat up by these crackers, and now it has come out by some of the black officers that this happens all the time, where they set black inmates up in these jails and penitentiaries, and in particular there in Nassau County, and pulled all the black officers out and the black inmates so they could jump on Brother Colin Ferguson, because they were mad with him for catching the Long Island train and killing all them white folks. I love Colin Ferguson. I have no official official position so I can say I love him. I love Colin Ferguson. And I say to every one of you with your red, black, and green, your kente cloth, your gele, your grand booba, if you will denounce and repudiate and condemn Colin Ferguson, you should never utter the name of Nat Turner again from your mouth, because Colin Ferguson is a modern day Nat Turner. He didn't get on that train of his own. God put him on that train. God spoke to Nat Turner. God spoke to Denmark Vesey. God spoke to Colin Ferguson and say, I want you to catch the Long Island train today. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen again. Let the church say amen one more time. God spoke to Colin Ferguson and said, catch the train. Catch the train. Catch the train today, Colin. The train going to Long Island. God sends tornadoes. Is that right? God sends hurricanes. Is that right? God sends earthquakes. Is that right? Well, that day God sent Colin Ferguson. Is that right? God sent Colin Ferguson. If your Holocaust lasted 10 years and ours lasted 500, how can you compare, buddy? If you lost 6 million and we lost 600 million, that's 100 times more than you. How can you compare, buddy? Huh? If you never lost your name, your language, your religion, your culture, your God, your folkways, your mores, your norms, and in most cases, they haven't lost your mind the way we have. How can you even compare? You are so arrogant. We wouldn't even have to have this kind of discussion if you would just act like a human being. But you can't act like a human being. You can't even act like a human being. We looked at white Germans killing white so-called Jews and other poor white Europeans. Poor meaning poor. We said, man, if the white man will kill another white man like that, if the white man will kill a white baby like that, if the white man will kill a white woman like that, hell, we don't stand a chance. If he will do his own like that, we don't even stand a chance. While we were there, I tried to separate Hitler from the rest of white folks. Yes, I did. For a moment. For a moment, I tried to say that Hitler was just some freak of nature, that he could be set apart from other white people. But then I said, look at this. Where's the other one? Bring it out, Brother Steve. 4 black men. They would sell tickets to burn us alive. They had raffle tickets to determine who would get the ear, who would get the big toe from the right foot, who would get this little toe from the left foot. And this freakish, no good, peckerwood, cracker white man, they all fought over the male organ as to who would take that home. Don't lie and say you didn't. It's the same with your no good, freakish rabbis. I read it in the Jerusalem Post. I called out any of your scholars. I saw the little cracker that was in here a little while ago. What was Richard Cohen? Ran out of here like a screaming, flaming faggot. You hide behind these newspapers. I'm sorry, these Jews papers. You hide behind these Jews papers in these Jews rooms that you call newsrooms. And so you have the evening 6 o'clock, the 5 o'clock Jews, I mean news. And the 10 o'clock Jews, I mean news. You want to hide. We call you out to debate. Give us your best minds. Give us the best so-called Jew you got. Give us a whole team of them. Give us a whole forum with nothing but your best mind. But you run from us. You hide from us. And I say to every black man in this audience, when the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan gives the call sometime within a year or so for 1 million black men to converge on Washington, D.C., not to sing "We Shall Overcome," every black man should be here. And black woman, if you got a black man who won't go, you should make sure he gets out of the house. You should make sure that he answers the call. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I was in there honestly because of the spiritual qualities that are in the black man and black woman, God's chosen people. It operates in the revolutionaries, the freedom fighters, the revolutionary scholars, the revolutionary warrior students. It operates in all of us. I was actually trying to set Hitler apart from other white folks. But then I realized that I just couldn't do it. I say they sold tickets. They had excursions, caravans, train rides to see a major sporting event. A nigger lynched today. 2 niggas lynched today. 3 niggas, 4 niggas lynched today. Billie Holiday would sing the song, or Bessie Smith, one of them, about trees in the South with a strange fruit with blood at the root. This is the strange fruit. The black man, black woman, Billie Holiday. Take pregnant black women, bring them out in front of other black women, strip them naked. There in the Holocaust, you can stay right there, brother. Right in the Holocaust Memorial, they had piles of shoes, as though I was supposed to be impressed. And they said, well, over in Germany, we have just rooms full of shoes. They took all of the personals of these people from them. Wasn't that cruel? I said, God damn it, we didn't even have shoes. You can't pile those shoes up in a room for us because we didn't even have shoes. When they took us from Africa, they stripped us of our diamonds and our gold and our silver, our material resource, our spiritual resource, and our human resource. And when we came here, most of the time we didn't have shoes. We went barefoot. Huh? Stripped the black woman of whatever little tattered rag she had. 9 months pregnant. Tie her up. Tie horses to one leg, horses to the other leg. Beat the horses, make them run in opposite directions until they rip and pull the black woman apart and the unborn black baby fall from her, and a no-good cracker would bring another black woman out, her stomach full 9 months with the fruit of her womb, take his knife and stick it in her full stomach with the roundness of her stomach, rip it open and stick his AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea hand inside and snatch the unborn black baby from her, throw it to the ground and crush the baby's head with his boot heel, and make other pregnant black women watch so that the adrenaline of fear would course its way through her veins and bathe her brains and touch the unborn life in her, hoping that the babies would be born, afraid of a wicked, cruel slave master. Look at this no-good bastard. And some of you want to integrate with him. I believe in freedom and independence. I believe in separation and independence. A nation of our own. That's right. A nation of our own. That's the book. Some of you don't want to go nowhere. You want to stay right here with the white man. Freedom and independence. the founding fathers of America could call for freedom and independence under conditions that were nowhere near the conditions that we have been and are operating under today. Why can't we call for freedom and independence, our own flag, our own nation, our own government, our own laws? But most of you just want to intellectualize the subject. You think we can read our way out of this. You better read, but you better get up and get ready to get free. Most of you want to sing, we shall overcome. You better add another stanza, we shall overrun. Lift every voice and sing, but you better lift every fist and swing too. At the same time, if we're going to gain freedom and independence. I'm a soldier. I was born that way. I don't care about nothing else but that. But aren't you afraid that you are going to get killed? Jesus, the black revolutionary Messiah, said, he or she who seeks to save his life shall lose his life. He who is willing to give his life for her life shall save their life. But I don't want to die for the cause. I'll kill for the cause. It's the only way we'll get free. We got a mighty God that is backing us up today, sending irregular rain, snow, hail, and earthquake, and confusing the government of the white man and the minds of the white man. The Catholic Church admitted their role in slavery. The so-called Jews want to lie. We just were 2% of the population. Don't make no difference what percent you were. 75% of you, 2/3 of you, according to your own Jewish census takers and statistics, were involved in the slave trade.
Facts.
I didn't say 75% of all the slaves were owned by the Jews. I said 75% of the Jews owned
slaves.
But you put a spin on it and a twist on it to make it seem ridiculous.
George Soros and Alex
Soros still own slaves in the Democratic Party.
John, you are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer of the devil. He abode not in the truth because there's no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, Jesus said, he's a liar and the father of the lie. And Jesus said that his word had no place in the Jews. Read John starting with the 8th chapter, starting with the 31st verse. Down, down.
They following Alex Soros, George Soros, Jewish freak ass son.
Jesus up here, I'm not talking about no blonde haired, blue-eyed, pale skin, buttermilk complexion, white Jesus. I'm talking about a black Jesus. If the Bible says would have nappy hair and his body would be like burnt bronze or brass as though it had been burnt in an oven. Give the white man his white Jesus back, put it in the garbage can, set it out on the corner, and let the garbage man pick it up and take it to the garbage dump. It's a form of spiritual genocide, a form of mental genocide and Holocaust. 40 to 50 million Holocaust survivors still in the death camps of America, still in the ghettos of America, still robbed of our names with Harry McGillicuddy, Jim Dandy O'Houlihan, Abraham Lincoln Culpepper, Hattie Mae hamburger with lettuce and tomatoes on the side. Robbed completely of a knowledge of ourselves.
Facts.
No other people in the annals of time have been so robbed and spoiled. The Bible said these are a people who are robbed and spoiled. They are snared in holes and hidden in prison houses. We must rise up like Ra. Rise up like Ra. And take on a new life and take on a new birth.
They scared, I do.
Say I criticize
they scared,
the Pope.
Khaled. They
I
scared,
don't have
man.
any respect for the Pope. The hell you mean I called him a cracker? So damn what? The Pope don't like me. The Pope does not respect my leader and teacher, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
So we don't respect the Pope.
For the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and he is one of the perpetrators in our genocide and our current condition. You offer an apology? We're sorry. Everybody else gets reparations. Damn Jews get over 70 billion, over 100 billion. But you
They gave the illegal migrants our reparations.
We are so sorry.
They don't even talk reparations no more around this
Use your
motherfucker,
influence to
man.
get reparations for us. Use your influence to ease the debt that is strangling and choking the life out of African nations from the World Bank and the IMF and the other MFs. You say, and this is the first time you heard from me on this, and I think you should at a Black Holocaust observance. Well, you called for the death of the men, the women, the children, and the babies. Hell, you had heard that here at Howard University long before King College. Killing our men, our women, our children, and our babies in South Africa. Have killed them over a long period of time.
Still killing
So
us
I call
now.
for my people to stand up and fight back. And you have a problem with that?
They scared, man.
Because I said that we don't owe the white man nothing in South Africa. We give him 24 hours to get out of town by Sunday.
That president in Africa bumping shoulders with George Soros and Alex Soros.
I don't
These
respect
niggas
the
is
elections
sellouts, man.
process.
Tool in
You
the
don't
box
break in
ass
my damn
niggas.
house, bum rush my house, black boots stomp my door down, and then one day I gain the power to take my house back.
Right.
And
Sound
now we
like
gonna
Trump.
vote.
Sound like Trump, right?
And I'm so silly, you take the west wing of the house, you can take this wing.
Bum
over
rush
here.
that man. Family.
Anytime a dispute comes up
Think
here,
ain't no reparation
we will vote
gonna
on
be.
one person in this house, one vote. That's a fool.
Straight fool.
No compromise in South Africa. We don't compromise with the white man in South Africa. You couldn't take America and then turn around and expect the white man
Right,
to share it with you.
Right.
Yeah,
Go
he
to
won't even
Mexico
share
and
it
think
with
them
us.
Mexicans gonna share Mexico
When he
with
promised us
niggas.
40 acres
Them
and a
niggas
mule
that
in
kick them Mexicans that kill
1866,
niggas so
and then
fast.
turned around and
You would
Andrew
thought they was
Johnson
roaches.
Vetoed it. No Jew in here has to live under the yoke.
But
of
yet they
bondage
got
and
these
oppression
niggas
that
out
we
here
still live under
bumping
and
shoulders
live
with
under
these
for the
illegal
past 500
migrants
years.
for their own
The first
demise.
president of these United States, these United Snakes. I didn't call it that.
They called it that.
Benjamin Franklin used to write in the newspaper.
They got a flag, don't trend
The
on
flag-
me.
One of the early flags
it was a snake.
for America.
A yellow
When the Union
flag
was
with a
split,
snake.
The snake was split
Don't
up.
trend on me.
And they talked about uniting the Union and putting the snake back together. So they said, don't tread on me.
That's right.
That was on your flag.
That's right.
man.
That's a fact
So I call you the United Snakes
of America.
of America. Because that's exactly
What
it is. As I near my conclusion here, at the Jewish Holocaust Memorial, they talked about books that were a part of the education system under Hitler. And talked about a
Under
little
Hitler?
book called The Poison Mushroom.
Who worked with Hitler, y'all? George
Hell,
Soros.
we got a book called Little Black Sambo. You telling me about a damn poison mushroom? Little Black Sambo. Dick and Jane were white. The milkman was white. The mailman was white. Huh? The fireman was white.
Talk your shit, brother.
The policeman was white. Mama was white. Daddy was white. The only one that had any black was Spot. And he was black and white. You got the little poison mushroom.
You got a little Sambo.
We got Little Black Sambo and many other books that poison the minds of black people here in the hells
of North America.
of North America.
Facts.
A few more points here, and we should be able to close out. We remember Emmett Till. We remember Cheney.
These niggas forgot, man.
We remember the Scottsboro Boys, as they called it. We remember the churches that were bombed then And your
They don't talk about this, Khalid. They don't talk about this. They talk about illegal migrants,
Remember
man.
the Sunday school lesson in the church in Alabama being the love that forgives when you bomb the church.
Bomb churches,
Witness.
cut off genitals, all types of shit they was
Killed.
doing, man.
Meredith was his Evers.
His name, Dylan
Killed
Roof.
Medgar Evers.
Dylan Roof
Brother
killed
Medgar
all them
Evers.
black people in
And
that
how long
church.
it took the so-called wheels of justice
These niggas don't
to finally get around because his widow, Sister Murray, didn't give up. But it's not justice for Dela Beckwith to go to prison. When we become a free and independent people, the only solution to the Dela Beckwith case would be that Dela Beckwith would be to be dead. That's the only way we can say that the blood of Medgar Evers is satisfied. We remember Birmingham. We remember Montgomery, Alabama. We remember the vicious dogs, and they showed this at the Jewish Holocaust Memorial. But we remember
Biting
the vicious
titties
dogs
off.
that would actually leap into the chest of our women during these civil rights marches and bite their breast off.
Bite their titties off,
Into
you
the
heard?
ruin of a black man, and actually with sharp teeth bite his reproductive, regenerative organ off.
And you niggas marching with these illegal migrants?
We remember your cattle prods and your water hoses turning the water pressure loose on us.
Facts.
No Holocaust
Facts.
than this one. Don't even try it.
Buddy.
Brothers and sisters, after all of these lies,
Facts.
you deserve a break
today. God damn it.
You deserve a break today. The white man has a frequent liar program.
Facts. You got
Has a
niggas
frequent
support
liar
that shit.
program, and he's always
You got house niggas that support that shit.
gonna lie. But we must now document our own history.
That's right.
As Dr. John Henry Clark has warned us,
That's right.
that we're the only people who have
Expose the
no
lies of these
memorials
niggas.
set up for our dead, for our pain, for our suffering.
Nothing
So
but
now
an
these
apology
good-looking
and a
Negroes in the
motherfucking
CPC
experiment
Congressional Black Caucus,
that you were
or
sold out to
caucus,
get.
caucus,
To line up and take an experiment. God damn it.
stood up to condemn me in the United States Congress. The first time in the history of the world that the United States Congress, and I got the congressional record and looked at the debate that went on. Don Edwards from California took to the floor, they say, like James
Niggas.
Madison, come back to life.
Listen to him, y'all.
And he warned Tom Lantos, the Jew, so-called Jew congressman from California, who put the resolution on the floor, and warned them, if you do this, then the United States Congress is flying in the face of the First Amendment. Never before has the United States Congress condemned officially as an act of Congress.
And how many niggas in the house, y'all?
Citizens. The benchmark case of Justice Douglas.
How many niggas was in the house, y'all? It was niggas that impeached this brother.
Laid the base for what the white folks call free speech, but you can see it's not worth the paper that it's written on.
That's right.
The Senate condemned me 97-0. So we, Dr. Jeffries, want to bring our case against the Senate and
Trump
against
did.
the Congress.
Trump for
with
slander.
their own law
Slander.
of that law.
They was slander.
And go after them
Like Trump
that
did.
way.
Trump
For we believe
sued all them motherfuckers
that
for
we have
slander.
grounds to stand on. So brothers and sisters, let us go forth from here. And as we go forth from here, let us build a greater cohesiveness and unity and love among ourselves. Let's build brotherhood, sisterhood, friendship and fellowship and sistership and brothership, and get rid of the bullshit.
Facts. Them
I didn't
niggas,
say that other
they
word.
fighting for illegal migrants, man.
Let's get rid
It's
of
sad.
the nigga
It's sad,
mess.
man. It's sad.
And pull together
It's sad, man.
and get away from this division and this unity.
That's why I got away from them
That keeps
niggas.
us
Don't put me in the same predicament with these niggas that's selling niggas out.
and has conquered us and has put us in this condition. Brothers and sisters, I thank you for being as attentive as you have been. And I want you to stand just for a minute. Just stand for a minute. Don't leave. Everybody hold your position.
And these niggas fighting for illegal migrants on the back of black men and women. Fuck all reparations and 40 acres and a mule, huh?
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has asked that we extend his greetings and support to Dr. Jeffries, to Dr. Martin, Dr. Steve Coakley, to Brother Malik Zulu Shabazz, and everyone in attendance here tonight. And I want to extend that to all of you here tonight as I just received this note from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Let's give him a hand. Please hold your positions. Please hold your positions. We have one important thing that must be done, but I want to close this segment out. Put your black fists in the air. Everyone, put your fists in the air. We're going to close out my segment with 7 Harambe. Harambe, as Dr. Maulana Karenga has taught us, means
for real. Harambe like a motherfucker, man.
Pull together. It's only a demonstration, but we go 6 times. Harambe. We go back up. Harambe. But on the 7th one, we hold it. Harambe. All right, black fist in the air. Every time we bring this big black fist down, we're bringing it down on disunity. Every time we bring it down, we're bringing it down on the boot-licking, butt-licking, buck-dancing, bamboozled Uncle
Toolbox ass niggas.
Every time we bring this big black fist down, we're bringing it down on apathy so that we will stand up and do that which will bring us freedom and independence in accord with God's law. On the count of 3, Jali, 2, Harambe, Harambe, Harambe. Harambe! 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 Thank you, Assalamu alaikum.